Outlaw Brewing Co. Oh my god, I haven't had a beer from Outlaw Brewing in quite some time. They're very hard to find. So I'm pretty excited about this one. Let's do it. Beer, 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 beer. Hello everybody, welcome back to me, Mate Brewski, from the Brewski Review. And yeah, I might be talking a little funny. I got a canker sore on my tongue at the back, and sometimes I talk with the lisp. It's not voluntary, it's just canker sore problems. But moving on, the beer that I have for you guys today is by the Outlaw Brew Co. out in Southampton, Ontario, if I'm not mistaken. Yes, Southampton, Ontario. We have their 21 Lagered Ale. Lagered ales, also known as Kolsch's, but legally you can't put Kolsch because they're not from the region. They're not brewed in the region. So, fun fact of that too. So yes, Outlaw Brewing Co. 21 Lagered Ale, 4.8% alcohols by volume. No listed IBUs on the very orange and camoed out can design. Pretty damn cool. But IBU-wise, we are looking at, well, we actually don't know. So, there you have it. But yes, Lagered Ale, so probably not going to be too bitter when you really think about it. Maybe anywhere from 15 to 25 at most. So, we're just going to crack this bad boy open and let's see what we got. That's going to be a fuller can. There we go. Yeah. Oh yeah, that is right on the brim. We got our 5 paddles, small little fat style tulip glass, and let's pour it up. Let's see what we got. Boom. Look at that. Golden straw yellow, fairly clear, just a little bit of haze on there, nice little white head on top. Not too much, but you know, just enough to see the bubbles. Let's have a smell. On the nose, corn for days. I'm not talking about creamed corn. I'm talking about like freshly cooked corn on the cob. Once you butter it up and throw a bunch of salt on there, that's exactly what I'm smelling off this beer. And yes, maybe some cream corn, actually some cream corn as well. It could go either way because you got butter in. And yeah, it's corny. I've never come across jokes this corny before. Holy shit. And it kind of bums me out. I can't exactly remember what gives it that corny flavor, other than using probably a fuck ton of corn, but still. That smells like if you were just given this and you were blind, and you smelled this, you'd be like, that's either corn on the cob or creamed corn. Pretty much what's going on. I'm getting no bready notes. No caramel notes, no biscuity notes, no cracker notes, none of that stuff. Let's just dive in. On the sip, corn. It is all corn on that first sip. I might need another one. Cheers, everybody. Let's keep on drinking. I got more corn. Yep. It's like I just took a bite out of a corn on the cob and washed it down with maybe a little bit of like a sparkling drink. Yeah. That is absolutely corny. Oh my god. Hold on a minute. Dimethyl sulfide, DMS, that's it, yeah. So, this definitely has a DMS problem, in my humble opinion. Because, oh my god, yeah. What is causing it? A creamed corn or cooked corn flavor is indicative of a compound called dimethyl sulfide, or DMS. DMS is a byproduct of malting, mashing, and fermentation. So it is present to some degree in all beers. Yes, of course, some lagers, 100% have a bit of, you can pick up notes of corn. It's a byproduct. But this is all corn. Yeah, this is all corn. This is a DMS, you know, bomb in a sense. I've never come across something this corny before. We've all tasted beers and you get, oh, notes of corn, and it's not too in your face. But this right here is corn for days. It's like you get into a big patch, into a big field of just corn, the stalks, all the way up here. You're just like, wow. Am I gonna get lost? Am I gonna get murdered? But it smells pretty good. You got corn. You got a lot of fucking corn. This is the first DMS beer I've ever come across with just like bombs of DMS all around it. You know what? I'm not off-put. It's not off-putting if you like corn, creamed corn, or corn on the cob. But it's just a lot of it. And this is really cool. This is probably the best thing to happen for a beer review in a sense. One, been learning about DMS in school. Can't believe I didn't recognize it. But I knew it was something with a D. And I knew it wasn't, diacetyl, because that's buttery popcorn, but you know, but no, it's DMS, dimethyl sulfide. Yeah, okay, so we got a corny beer. We got a really corny beer. I can't give it a proper review because it's all just corn, but for this can specifically, it's corntastic. Yeah, it smells exactly like either corn on the cob, freshly buttered and salted, or creamed corn, and it tastes exactly the same. You might be thinking, Maple Rooster, you're probably just bullshitting. It's not that bad. No, it tastes 100% exactly the same. If you gave me a can of creamed corn and this glass of beer right here, and you had me smell both, I would say they have very extremely similar aromas. It is corny. It's all shit, which technically is a bad thing, but for right now, and why I'm still so happy and uppity and not completely disappointed, is because this is a great learning experience for me and for me to project onto you guys. So DMS, dimethyl sulfite. Sulfite or sulfate? Sulfide. Sorry, sulfide. Dimethyl sulfide produces the great corn, creamed corn aroma and flavor. This is definitely the most extreme. Like they said, DMS is present in all beers in very small trace amounts, which usually don't have a huge degree of flavor impact. This one definitely does. I was learning about the chemistry of DMS and how it's actually produced and whatnot. That sounds way too technical for what we're doing here. And off the top of my head, I don't remember. Sorry, any brew profs watching. It's been a while. We've been out of school for quite some time. I'm trying to keep up the best I can though. But damn, this is it's kind of a bummer when I think about it all in itself. Is that I really wanted to enjoy this beer, and now I'm just drinking corn, which isn't a bad thing. There could be worse flavors. You could have oxidation and papery, cardboard, damp basement bullshit. So I'm definitely going with this DMS bomb instead. Cool. Let's see what the can has to say. Outlaw Brew Co. 21 Lagered Ale, 4.8% alcohols by volume. Handcrafted beer and brewed and packaged in Southampton, Ontario. Ingredients: water, malted barley, malted wheat, hops, and yeast. See, no corn is in this, but you do get a flavor compound of it. On the bottom for a canned on date, we got nothing, so I have no idea how new, how old, how long this can's been around for. Which is definitely another indicator of what's going on. Oh my god, it smells so good! I love corn. I love corn, like corn on the cob. Creamed corn, I'm not a big fan of, but I do like the aroma of it. So I'm liking the aroma of this little mishap, per se. And kind of liking the flavor. But let's see what it's supposed to be on the website. OutlawBrewCo.com. I'm actually on their menu page because apparently it's also a restaurant. And 21 Lagered Ale. The description they have, if it's a fresh beer and not DMS bomb, Crisp and refreshing, bright gold hue, fragrant soft hops, light floral, citrus flavors, and a clean finish. I got none of that. An ode to Highway 21, or to those that want to feel 21 again. Oh my god, if I was 21 again. I know I'm only 25 at the moment. It was like 4 years ago. But oh my god, the difference between me being 21 and me being 25 are completely different things in all aspects of it. The look, the feel, the belly, the life. Totally different. At 21, I was still a young gun. 25, I'm still a young guy, but damn, those 4 years were a hell of a 4 years if anybody knows me. Moving forward then. Untapped 21 Lagered Ale has been given a 3.37 bottle caps out of 5, and that's out of 2008 ratings. Also, if you want to press your luck at grabbing this Outlaw Brew from the LCBO, it's going to be costing you $2.95. Now, $2.95 for getting a beer that is just a DMS bomb, you're not spending a lot. So, if you're in the industry like me and never had anything, you know, this might be a good contender. But, yeah, still kind of bummed. But $2.95, it's a fresh can. No problem with that price. That's solid. That's a solid price. Overall, I cannot give this beer a solid rating or a solid review because I'm not getting it at its best. But for what the can is and being a DMS bomb, it's like a 0.5. I gotta give it at least some 0.5 out of 10 for me. Definitely the lowest score that I think I've ever given a beer. But that's because of the huge DMS bomb that it is. I'm not gonna finish. Just screw it. I'll finish it on camera. Cheers on the final sip, guys. We're already at ratings, so let's wrap this up. That is corntastic. Thankfully, as far as I know, DMS does not kill anybody in quantities. It's just a thing that happens. It's a flavor compound, if I'm totally not mistaken. If this is the last beer review that gets uploaded, then I'm dead. But I doubt that's gonna happen. It's not gonna happen. It's not gonna happen. It's not gonna happen. It's just a flavor thing. But yeah, presentation on the can. Not a big fan. It's looked kind of basic, kind of meh. I'm not a big fan. I kind of get the orange and the camo, like hunting stuff and things, but it's not really what I'm looking for. As for not ingredients, information, gives you ingredients, which is nice, but that's pretty much it. Ingredients, ABV. No description, no IBUs, no packaged on date, no best before date, none of that fancy schmancy stuff. You do get a description on the website, which is great, but overall presentation only gets a 7 out of 10 for me. Before I leave you guys, if you have any comments, questions, or beers you want to review in the future, you can leave all that information down in the comment box below. If you want to go ahead and like this video or subscribe to me, Mate Brewski, that would be greatly appreciated as well. And with all that said, that's going to do it for me, Mate Brewski. Like I always say, crack a beer and enjoy. Cheers. Now I'm gonna drink the rest of this, but I'm gonna show my parents to give them a little education on what DMS is, and I hope you'll learn something, cause I had fun reviewing this. It's a great mishap surprise, so cheers.